Country boys and crypto.
Hey, hey.
Country boys and crypto.
Hey, hey. We
Wow,
with
wow,
you guys. We
wow.
joining you guys.
Yeah. Country boys and crypto coming to you live tonight. Man, let's go ahead and get them started, man. What we're doing here, we're coming at you live on Tuesday night, Country Boys and Crypto. We're here to talk to you about the greatest and the latest in the crypto space and the crypto news. For you guys that may be on a little bit late tonight, we're starting a little bit late, but we're going to jump into it. We're going to get you off so you can get in bed and dream big, get in the dream mode tonight in bed. It's your man, Willie Fells, and your boy, Dwight, coming at you. So first of all, I want to go ahead and tell you that we are not financial advisors. We are not financial advisors. Anything that we discuss is truly speculative in our opinion from the articles that we read. 2, never invest more than you can afford to lose. 3, get a return on your investment as fast as possible. And 4th, and most important, educate yourself on this space. Hey, if you ain't checked us out yet, check us out at southeaststaking.io. That's southeaststaking.io. Come stake your Cardano with us, Country Boys and Crypto. So my man Willie Fell's going to get into the market cap right now. Show you how we're doing it.
Hey, hey. Hey, it's a great time to be here, man. It's exciting. We're going to start trying to do something a little different, guys. We're going to really try to keep our lives down to 30 minutes. So that we don't bore you and leave you going for long. But what we need you to do before we get started here is I need you to hit the thumbs up button. Then I need you to hit the subscribe button. Then I want you to hit the bell button so you know when we're going live, Country Boys and Crypto, and then share it with your friends. Thumbs up, subscribe, bell button, share with your friends. All right, today's market cap, 1.5 trillion, down 0.7%. Bitcoin's dominant, sitting at 59.4%. This is going to be interesting to see, man, as we go through this, that, Bitcoin dominance come down. This is why I still believe we at the beginning of still not, I won't say at the beginning, but we're kind of like right there in the beginning, mid beginning of the thing, because we're not seeing this Bitcoin dominance get into that range that we like to see. And who knows where it's going to get, but you like to see it a little bit more than that. And guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave us a question in the box. Tell us what you think the Bitcoin dominance is going to do at the peak of this bull season. Bitcoin tonight sitting at $48,789, down 1.7%. Ethereum, $1,520, down 3.3%. Cardano, $1.23, down 0.2%. Binance Coin, down 5.5%, $240. Polkadot, $37, down 2.1. Litecoin, 182, down 3.2. Up 3.2. Chainlink, 29.17, up 0.1. Bitcoin Cash, $521, up 3.0. So as we can see, it's kind of a mixed day. It's just been kind of running sideways. What's the best performing asset today? Oh, man, look at that Engine Coin. How about that? That's one of our favorites right there, Engine Coin. Country boys like Engine Coin. We think that this could be a big one. This is a gaming coin. And I think, Dwight, you might be an engine whale, aren't you?
Not an engine whale, man. I may be an engine shrimp or maybe an engine clam, but I am not an engine whale at this time.
NIM sitting at 27.6%, Energy Web token 26.0%. So you have some ones that's doing very well despite the market just kind of going sideways today, which is not a bad thing. Sushi, what's doing bad? Sushi down 10.2%. Leo token, Pancake Swap, Uniswap, Looper, Binance Coin, Voyager token. Voyager token been going down a little bit of deep. But I mean, it's all single digits basically. So it's not really a bloody market, and it's not really a kind of going crazy market. And we know how you guys are. You want everything to go straight up, but sometimes that's not the way it goes. It actually goes a little different than that. But I like days like this because it gives you a chance to adjust and accumulate. I know everybody doesn't like days like this. I don't mind a little dip because I know where it's going. I'm confident in the market. I'm confident that we're still in a bull market. So I like days like this because I can strategically navigate or strategically look at, okay, what coin is dropped that I like to invest in and try to catch it, 45, 35% lower than what it's been in the last few weeks. And one of those was Chainlink I was going to try to catch. And then I did catch, what I catch the other day, I did catch Elron. Yeah. And so that's one of the tactics we use. Elron has been as high as $214 right in February, mid-February. And in this last correction, it dropped all the way to $119, $120. So I was able to grab that at 126. And now, as you can see, it's already making its way back up. So that's are the things that you could catch only when the market corrects. But if the market never corrects, when are you going to jump in? And I like to jump in when the dips. I don't want to jump in at the highs. So I'm excited about that. But we're going to jump right into our first article. Vechain roaring.
Oh man,
I'm going to stop my share. I don't know if you pull it up that Vechain. You want me to pull up that Vechain? How about I pull up that Vechain and then we're going to read Vechain and what Vechain is doing. And now, if you guys recall, Vechain was a coin that we covered, Country Boys and Crypto, and we're big fans of, and really, really excited about. Let's see if I can.
I got which one we got here? Got so many to go open up here, so make sure I got the right one pulled up here.
All of a sudden, I can't find it either.
Hang on here. All right, don't worry. I got you. Hang on 1 second here. I got you. Don't worry. I got it right here. We're talking about the Vechain article we were just discussing here. That is going to be, because we got 3 of them up here. We got so many pulled up here. Where in the world did it go to here? Where did the Willie Fells article go to here? I was in probably in the second chat there.
Oh my goodness! So yes. You still to follow it too. Well, let's jump to the next one.
I got it right here. We was in the wrong room. Remember, it was. Let me pull up that other one while we're at it. That's why we're not searching for it. So that's where it was. It was in the room.
With, hey, Country Boys and Crypto guys, you never know what's going to happen. We'll apologize for the inconvenience.
Yeah, we be real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't making this up. So there we go. All right, so we got the first article here. Let me go ahead and share this screen. All right, guys, now we can see it here. We'll talk about one of the largest aluminum companies worldwide will pilot the Vechain coin here. Hey, Hydro and DNV GL have announced a partnership to leverage the Vechain-based solutions Tag Trace Trust. This service developed by DNV GL will be implemented by the Hydro to enable customers to verify validity, reliability, and authenticity of product data with the environmental profile authenticity. Thank you. Slow it down there. Hydro is one of the largest aluminum companies worldwide, headquartered in Oslo. The new Norwegian company is operating in more than 50 countries. The Norwegian state controls 34.3% of the company, together with the Norwegian pension fund with a 6.5% stake. Hydro's yearly revenues are estimated to be around 12.6 billion. So if you can see what this coin is geared up to, obviously we've been bullish on this coin since last year, since we first seen the partnership that Walmart and some other companies had taken steps with this coin, obviously being a supply chain coin, especially coming out during the pandemic. But you look right here, one of the most important parts of this article that I pick up on here is this is a pension fund from Norwegian, has a 6.5% stake in this. So they're putting some trust in this coin to validate the authenticity of the product and all that stuff. obviously the yearly revenue is around 12.6 billion. So the Norwegian state controls 34.3% of this company. So that says a lot when you have some government and people that are getting behind a supply chain coin like this. And so I mean,
So
obviously it's
what are they
right direction.
moving? What are they moving? Because they're using the point, tag, trace, trust. So obviously, from our regular people out there, Vechain is a supply chain blockchain, supply chain, and it basically tracks and uh, from the consumer, or from I'm not from the consumer, from wherever it's coming from to wherever it's going. They'll be able to track its supply chain. So I guess we'll get into it right here in a second. Initially, the VeChain Thor blockchain-based product will be integrated into a pilot on the Hydro Circle and Hydro Redux platforms. That way, furniture manufacturer Vistra will be able to test the solution and provide its customers reliable information about the environmental impact of its entire product supply chain. And that's what VThor is about, right? VeChain, VThor?
Yes, that is correct. That is correct. So obviously, it aims to test pilots, supports manufacturers and their brands to back their sustainability claims and verify data, basically to prevent counterfeiting and fraud, and to speed up that system to be able to have a point of contact of all the stuff, where it be point of origin contact and shipping and all. Obviously, this is going to allow them to trace metal from the factory gates until it reaches the customer. So that's one great thing about this. The integration with the tag, trace, trust arises from the increase in demand for eco-friendly product operations standards oriented towards sustainability. As such, as partners believe, it has become crucial to allow consumers to have the access to quality data that allows them to verify on their own where and how the product has been created. So obviously, this is what's going on, and VeChain is linked into a lot other coins that is going to a lot of other companies that's going to do the same thing. So people want to know, where's my food coming from? What pond did this come out of here? Where were these pants created at? Where were they? So this coin has a lot to do. So, well, that's the gist of this one. Let's jump in this other VeChain. Like I said, we're going to keep it down for you guys, so
Well,
you guys
I
can get
mean,
more out.
look at these. Well, the really the thing is to look at guys. VeChain, for guys out there, VeChain is just is only 4 or 5 cents today. So this is a coin that you can collect, tens of thousands of them over a period of time. That, I mean, just keep watching them in the news. Keep watching them. They keep building relationships, building relationships. They're cornering in space. There is no other competition really out there in the supply chain like VeChain. So, I mean, they are first to market, and they are navigating and building relationships. Guys, this could be 2024. Now, this could be big this year in the height of the market. But 2024 VeChain, and say you're able to collect 200,000 of them at 4 cents, that's not even a lot of money, really. Man,
No.
that thing mess around and go to $1, $2 in 2024, your whole
Man,
life's changed.
I don't even want to talk about it. Last year, man, it was like, got sidetracked. Didn't move money over in there. I think I put $140 down, got 26,000 coins. I actually had it set up. I was going to put a $1,000 on that coin. I was going to get 1.6 million coins last year when we first introduced to VeChain and first started talking about it and what it was going to stand for. So that shows you where that coin will be at today and where it has moved to. It's been at 5 cents. It's 4 cent right now, 4.4. But it was less than a tenth of a cent when we first started discussing it. So obviously the coin is making big things. Here's another article right here concerning VeChain. The Mediterranean Hospital of Cyprus digital certificate concerning the vaccinations amongst COVID-19 through eCert application. Mediterranean Hospital of Cyprus would like to announce that 100 doctors of the personnel of the hospital have received the 4th of January 2021 their first dose of COVID-19 vaccine. This is a great step to return for normalcy. Mediterranean Hospital of Cyprus also announced that these 100 people received a digital certificate for their vaccination on their eCert app, making another step towards digital transformation in the healthcare industry via VeChain Thor blockchain.
Yeah, via the
So,
VeChain Thor
guys,
blockchain. Wow.
I mean, this right here is Very important. Why is this important? We've seen here in the United States how many people has been out scamming people trying to sell fake COVID-19 vaccines. Once again, the Vechain, the way it's set up, this is going to basically be able to identify counterfeit items, counterfeit things, and you're going to know from a second with a fast, quick blockchain that this item is valid, is false, is counterfeit, and also we can keep up with who's had what. So obviously, we think there's going to be a lot of this coming on in the future with this COVID pandemic. I mean, we discussed this last year. There's going to be a lot of tracking and tracing. Is one of the articles we read last year, if you remember. It's probably when the pandemic first came out. It was around about April somewhere, where Bill Gates, he suggested that you had to have some kind of a evidence that you've received a shot to enter a place that was going to be greater than 10. So he basically said to enter a grocery store, to enter a sports stadium is what the article said. To enter a sports stadium and all this and that, there need to be proof of some sort that you have had your vaccination.
Wow. And what better way is the blockchain if it's tracked on the blockchain and then be stored there? Man, this is powerful. Well, our Vechain lovers out there, man, hit us up, man. Tell us what you think about this. Tell us what you think about Vechain, and give us your prediction of what you think Vechain will do in 2021. We're bullish on Vechain. We understand the space, and we understand that they have carved out a niche, man, that is very, very necessary. This could be really big for Vechain. Man, excited. How about this third Bitcoin ETF? But it's the first big ETF in the United States, finally.
Yes, man. Hey, largest U.S. option exchange faces wildly different economy. All right, man. Chobe Global Markets Industry yesterday submitted an application to the SEC to list a Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF. The owner of the largest U.S. options exchange, Chobe Global Markets Incorporated, proposed a list of trade the shares of the Bitcoin Trust by Van Eck, a New York-based management firm. If granted approval, the Van Eck Bitcoin Trust will become the first ETF with exposure to the cryptocurrency in the U.S. world's largest ETF servicer, State Street Corporation. Will act as a fund administrator and transfer agent. Wow.
Well, I don't know how I feel about an ETF, because I got two feelings about an ETF, first of all. And also, guys, this ETF is set to launch in October. And I'm going to say something else about make that October launch that could be powerful. Follow us here for a second, because you may want to hear what I'm going to say about what that could be. But what I'm going to say first is that really, to me, when you say ETF, obviously ETF is they can have Bitcoin, but you're not really betting in Bitcoin. You can have Bitcoin, you can have Bitcoin mine, you can have all kind of things in that package. So it takes people from the traditional space or the legacy space who may not want to personally buy Bitcoin, but they can best again buy or invest in an ETF that has Bitcoin or that has, you know what I mean? Now, this could be problematic for Grayscale. It could be problematic for Bitcoin, because money that would go into Bitcoin is going into ETFs. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it is right there. I mean, it's definitely what it is. I was sitting here reading something else that came through the phone here.
Then if if money that could go in Bitcoin is going into ETFs, then what does that do to the price of Bitcoin? Now, do these ETFs have to have as much? Because they don't necessarily have to be buying Bitcoin in this ETF. They could be Bitcoin mining, or they could just blockchain fintech, or they could use keywords that necessarily don't mean they're buying Bitcoin. But interesting. But that could also take money, like I said, take money away from Bitcoin, in which people that could potentially put money into Bitcoin put their money in the ETFs.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, it's a lot of big things happening in this industry. I mean, and then, as I'm looking down here now, I see two of the names in here. Obviously, the Winklevoss. So obviously, The latest attempt by Chobe to list a Bitcoin ETF since 2016, when Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss proposed one of the first such products, later rejected by the Securities and Exchange Commission. In the 92-page decision released on July 2018, the commission cited the accessibility of the Bitcoin and Bitcoin markets to manipulation. We should talk about manipulation. You know, I had this conversation today. I'm actually on the road traveling, but some guy was with me. He's talking about, he thinks about Elon Musk and all this and that. And the question of it is how much do we think cryptocurrency is manipulated? And you know, everything when it comes to the financial space, I mean, the stock market and everything else, you see manipulation. So I don't know why I mean, I'm not going to say it doesn't happen here, but I'm not going to say that it's only here to that, if I'm making sense.
Yeah. And because the market's so small and so young, there is manipulation. I mean, we could have a tweet about it and it changes it, or it changes the price. That's the volatility. But that's what happens in a young market. There'll come a time where a simple tweet won't move the Bitcoin, the market. But I hate when people say that, because all markets are about human behavior. But what we've done in the legacy market right now, the S&P or on those other ones, is that it's so propped up by the government that it is not responding to human behavior, because all the markets are supposed to be responding to human behavior. And so if we report, think about it. If we know on Sunday night that the jobs report is going to come out positive, or the commodities report is going to be positive, what happens on Monday morning to the commodities market? It goes up, right? That's human behavior, because it's saying it's good space. People got faith, they got confidence in it. If they know it, if they hear it's not good, it goes down. That means that it's, that's what crypto is. When people have faith, it goes up. People believe in the different things that's going on. They see this money printing, they see the devaluing of the dollar, and Bitcoin's flying.
Yeah, and that's the same thing that's going on in all spaces with it too. So we can't just single out Bitcoin and say Bitcoin is, you know, somebody says anything, it only happens in this space. I mean, it happens, like you say, in every space.
Yeah, in every space. But the markets are supposed to move by human behavior. They're built like that. That's how we read it. That's how we know where it's going up and down in different things, along with other things in analytics. But yeah, the Winklevoss boys tried to do this back in 2016, was denied. This one, they believe it's going to be going through. Third time's a charm. And it is slated to go. If it's approved, it won't open to October. Now, let's dream for a minute. If you've been following Country Boys and Crypto, we talked about this bull run could potentially end in October, September. Now, that is when Bitcoin will probably hit its all-time high somewhere in there. Then as Bitcoin starts to go sideways from its all-time high, it starts to go down, you'll see the altcoins now start to run for a few weeks until the market goes into a bear market. We don't know what that bear market is going to look like in 2021, because we haven't had the type of institutional money in it that we traditionally have seen that could potentially keep buying Bitcoin, that it does not drop 50, 60, 70% like it done in the past. But if you have a ETF launching right at towards the, supposedly some believe, the end of the bull market, did we just light the fire again?
Oh yes. So tell me. Like I said, so give me some numbers. Let's give me some numbers to light the fire. Give me some numbers to make people light the fire. Let them dream mode. Let them think.
No, what? No, I'm saying that means that that means the bull market could get extended.
Oh yeah. Well, I
that means you could be going into December, January, when altcoins now are starting to change. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that we could see a much longer bull market, along with the purchasing power of these people with money. And let me say something. I don't think MicroStrategy is going to watch its funds go down 60, 70%, guys. This could be a very different type of bear market. this could be a very different type of bear market. Now, guess what? If they're coming out with ETFs, places like Grayscale, guess what they have to do? Because these ETFs now are going to be taking the Bitcoin people. The Bitcoin people ain't going to have to go to Grayscale for Bitcoin. Guess what they're going to go to Grayscale for? The altcoins. So now these trust funds like Grayscale and BlackRock, they got to get more into the Cardanos, the Ethereums, the Links, the other ones. So now we just extended the altcoin season. Oh my goodness.
Hey, now that's
are you following what I'm picking up? Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
That's what we talk about, because we keep telling everybody, you ain't got to be a Bitcoin millionaire. All you got to do is you can be an altcoin millionaire. That's what we're telling everybody. Let it blow. Let it blow like it, man. Like I said, that's what excites us. That's what excites me. What excites me is altcoins. That's what excites me. I have Bitcoin. I hold Bitcoin. I keep Bitcoin. I collect Bitcoin. But hey, what excites me is the change and the possibilities I have on these altcoins.
Now, if you get an ETF, so you get another surge in the Bitcoin price with a surge in the altcoin price, do we now have a super cycle? Or what some call it a super cycle? Oh my goodness.
Hey, possibly.
My goodness. You didn't hear here, boy. Them country boys said super cycle. You thought them country boys ain't know nothing about a super cycle, did you? Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, we get a super cycle. You're gonna see me walking around in my Daniel Boone raccoon hat all day long, baby.
Oh man, we get a super cycle, man. I'm going to get me a Lambo. I'm just joking, guys.
Lambo, man. Come on.
I'm just joking, guys. I'm not going to get me a Lambo. But guys, there's a lot going on here, a lot to unpack, and we're excited. We're excited, guys. So check out Vechain and pay attention to this Bitcoin ETF and how it could impact the whole space. All right, last article, guys.
Man, Bitcoin falls 4% after Biden nominee Gary Gensler says SEC will seek to eliminate fraud and manipulation in crypto markets.
Oh my God, CJ, they need stuff to do. Come on, are you kidding me? So hey, fraud and manipulation. Now, so why y'all not over there arresting the guy at JP Morgan and Chase? How about that? Go over there and get Jamie Dimon, who's been doing fraud. We know the banks that they lend money to freaking everybody. They lend money to crooks. They lend money to gangsters. They buy drugs. They do everything. And they are the biggest money launderers around the world. And we know this. They pay fines for this type of stuff. And yet, here we go. We got to eliminate the fraud from the market. But nobody goes to jail over there. Walk right down the street to Wall Street, and you can pick one of them to arrest. And yet,
every time I turn around, there's something crazy coming from our government and the SEC and the people in that damn Treasury Department. Last week, people were using their Bitcoin to fund the damn riots of the Capitol. I mean, come on, man. Hey, come on, man.
Yeah. No. We know that ain't, we country boys, but we ain't that stupid. But
so what is it?
It just kills me. It just, I don't understand it. When all of this FUD and talking about eliminating fraud from the crypto markets, because you don't understand it does not mean that it's fraud. Bitcoin, blockchain.
I think they understand it. They understand that they can't get in your damn pockets, and that people out there is changing lives, and it's making people as like them.
Do they not understand what the blockchain is? It is a public ledger. It is a platform of trust. Every transaction can be verified and tracked. If they're sitting here buying and doing all these illegal things, whether it's terrorists or money laundering or whatever, well, that is very stupid because it's a public ledger. And once they figure it out, all they got to do is follow the transactions. They got everything you've done. You eventually get caught. But what I venture to believe is these guys don't even really understand, so they're just speaking out the side of their mouth because they don't know what to say. And they just using the same talking points from Janet Yellen and others, and all it is talking points because they haven't done the research. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about at all. And if they walk right down the street And they can find, you walk in and open up the nearest bank, and a Wells Fargo or any of them, and you can arrest the real crooks. All right.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey guys, you let us know. What do you think? Also, tell us, what do you think this next Bitcoin ETF is going to do? Leave it in the chat. We want to hear your view. And why is it that we always get in this fraud thing? All right, I'll let you get in the article because we're about here now. We said we're gonna do 30 minutes. We're gonna try to keep them under 30. We're right at it now.
We're gonna try to keep it, man. We're gonna do it, man. Hey, Bitcoin shed as much as 4% on Tuesday following Senate testimony from President Joe Biden, nominee of Chairman of Securities and Exchange Commission, Gary Get Rich Gensler. Gensler said that the SEC would seek to enforce investor protections in the crypto market, including ensuring the custody of digital assets are safe and seeking to eliminate fraud and manipulation from the cryptocurrency markets, provided by his buddy over at JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon. The SEC must ensure that the crypto markets are free of fraud and manipulation by Sir Jamie Dimon. And I think that the greater challenge, frankly, because some markets usually operating overseas have been rife with fraud, Gensler said. Once again, Gensler know what he's talking about.
Well, now I'll give you this. Gary Gensler, he is a Bitcoin advocate. He's also taught classes at MIT, and it's online on cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. So if there's ever anybody, it would be Gary Gensler. But what is Gensler talking about right here? He knows this. He understands this stuff. Maybe he's talking about just the straight manipulation that goes on in fraud with some of the DeFi space? Yeah, I get that. Or is he talking about overall? So I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, guess.
Now, Gary Gensler putting this out and saying this. What did it do? It tanked the market by 4%. So he's affecting the market. That's fraud, Gary Gensler.
Hey, watch what they do, not what they say. Like I said, watch what they do, not what they say. Hey guys, check us out. Country Boys and Crypto at southeaststaking.io.
Hey, Michelle.
Southeaststaking.io. Oh, is Michelle on here? Where's she at?
Yeah.
Is she out here hiding tonight? I don't know. But check us out at www.southeaststaking.io. We are a Cardano ADA staking pool. We would love to have you stake your Cardano and ADA with us. So check us out. Also, if you're on Facebook, go and join the room. We got Southeast Staking. Comment on it and let us know what you think. So we'll be back on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So we're going to keep it short for you like we promised, so we can get you guys off. You know what the market cap, you know what's going on, and you are up to date right now. So check us out. We love to have it. So if you got anything else to say, let's send them on to bed tonight, man, with some dreams or something, man. What do you got to say about all this?
Go buy some Vechain. Buy the dip. Hey, guys, you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave it. Hey, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell button, know when we're going live, and share it with your friends. Have a great night, guys.
All right, we appreciate it. Country Boys of Crypto. We'll be out. Peace.
Out.